Giovanni is going to start off this hour in New York City. Hi, Giovanni. How are you?
How you doing, Dave? I'm great.
Good. How can we help?
So my question is pretty brief. I work at a cell phone retail company, and I'm looking to increase my income. I'm studying to be a software engineer. I don't know if you guys were aware of the Google keynote that came out not too long ago regarding their new AI, and they stated that their new AI knows over 200 plus different coding languages. So, in your opinion, should it still be worth it for me to study software engineering, or should I be doing something else?
Yes, and the reason is even though that is true, it is their AI that can do that because of the software engineers they employ. So I've interviewed 2 AI experts. And if you want to get into software engineering, AI is not going to eliminate your abilities to work. In fact, AI can only do what a human programs it to do. Is it intelligent? Yes. But the reason they call it AI, artificial intelligence, is because a human software engineer, software developers are creating the code that give the AI the ability to do what it's going to do. So you're going to be in more demand than ever because AI is coming like a freight train. It's here. It's going to continue to expand, but you will be as valuable as ever. So I would not let that headline in any way deter you.
Let me give you a parallel. Lots and lots of industries have been disrupted by technology. AI is a technology, and it is a major disruptor. It's going to cause all kinds of things to happen. It's pretty wonderful in one sense and scary in another, because the level of piracy, the level of counterfeits that are going to come out of this are just, if some boundaries of some kind, even if they are put on it, you've always got the Russian mafia or whatever hackers are going to do what they're going to do, right? So you know this thing is it's a powerful, for good or for evil, weapon that has been unleashed, and it is there. So that's the reality. Now, on a much simpler plane, about the time I came out of high school, when the dinosaurs were roaming the earth, computers were starting to kind of come on the scene. And 3 of my buddies were studying to be architects. And computers suddenly were able to do drafting with what's called the CAD system that is still in use today, although a much more sophisticated version than 30 or 40 years ago. But the CAD, computer automated drafting, it's a lot easier to draw a house plan or draw a building plan today, a lot faster than it was in the old days when you had to draw it by hand. Now your computer program can do it, but you still need people with draftsman skills, and you still need architects to tell the CAD what to do, and engineers to tell the CAD what to do. And so that's the situation that we're the exact same thing we're talking about here. It did not do away with the need for professionals in the industry. It made them much more efficient.
That's right.
And people if you wanted to sit at a draftsman's board with a ruler and whatever the tools were and draw all day long, you're out of business. You're done. Because no one does that anymore. Because it's no one. It's impossible to keep up with how fast a computer can do that, much faster than a human. But to be able to tell the computer what to do requires the exact same set of skills.
Yeah. I want to give our audience that may resonate with this question here from Giovanni 2 pieces of news so that you can get over the fear factor. Number 1, we are seeing right now there's about a job and a half available, a technology job, just in general, tech jobs, for every person that wants to get in it. So the opportunity is massive in tech. Number 2, most of you have seen headlines throughout the last 6 months about major companies like Meta, Facebook's parent company, Google, laying tens and tens of thousands of technology workers off. And people go, oh no, but here's the deal. Now the data's come back, Dave, that those workers are getting hired within a month for other smaller companies. And these big tech companies, this is what they do. They staff up. You had companies like Redfin, their CEOs, Google, Salesforce, admitting that they overhired to keep talent away from their competition. And so the minute that the recession word gets uttered, these public companies worry about their stock price and they drop talent. But here's the deal. Those people are getting rehired quickly. So all that to say, if you want to go into software, I can't think of a better field to get into right now.
Yeah. It's, and, creatives, and content producers.
Yes.
Of any kind, audio, video,
That's right.
blogging, all of that is going to be affected.
Yes.
But
Enhanced.
Here's the thing: you have, in order to be a thought leader, you have to have a thought.
Isn't that true?
And so, AI cannot replace that. And so, artistry, quality graphic production has to be installed by someone who has the eye.
That's correct.
Even if it is then reproduced and replicated in its various forms by AI. So it's still there, and you still got to look at it and go, I think I'm going to use human judgment here and say that sucks. Yeah, I mean, you can still have that as a possibility. My guys typed in the other day that just to make fun of me.
Oh, no.
In the chat thing?
Yeah.
In the chat thing, Dave Ramsey does a rant against AI.
And it formulated something pretty quick.
It wrote out a really
I'll
long,
bet it did. Yeah, it's
nasty.
fascinating.
How mad I was at AI, and it was pretty nasty.
Oh,
I mean, it was. Not nasty like vulgar.
Okay, I was going to say they didn't add some color that you don't normally add.
No. Because AI wouldn't have found me saying that because I'm not vulgar.
That's right. Okay.
It has to find something you've actually used to get the tone right.
Oh yeah.
And it picked it up, but it was pretty much like me ranting against credit card debt or student loan debt, but just AI, and they just did an overlay, and it was
fun.
Obviously, I didn't do that, but because I'm not anti-AI and I'm not freaked out about it. The only thing I'm actually worried about is just that the stinking stuff steals everything.
That, and honestly, person
the
in
piracy,
your
the piracy, and the number of copyrights and trademarks and images and brands that we have developed at great expense. It'll, a nefarious use.
Well, here's
they'll
another
just steal it.
Well, here's what I'm concerned about: is people doing deep fake stuff.
Yeah,
where they can put words in your mouth,
Yeah.
and literally create you saying something you never said. And I would just say, as a caution, please, folks.
Yeah.
We've joked about don't believe everything you read or see on the internet. I think AI is going to make a lot of crazy, wacky stuff out there. You better consider your source.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff like it'll affect a presidential election.
Yes, sir.
It'll come out, has Biden saying something that made sense or something. You know what I mean?
That's an interesting use of it. Maybe they should try that.
He strung a sentence together. What happened?
Yeah.
This is The Ramsey Show.